Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of the brand new Netflix, The Midnight Sky. Let's do it. The Midnight Sky is a drama sci-fi from director George Clooney and Netflix. Based on the novel Good Morning, Midnight by Lily Brooks-Dalton, the film stars George Clooney, Felicity Jones, David Oyelowo, Caoilinn Springall, Chandler, Demian Bichir, and Tiffany Boone. This post-apocalyptic tale follows Augustine, a lonely scientist in the Arctic, as he races to stop Sully and her fellow astronauts from returning home to a mysterious global catastrophe. Now, before I get to the review, I'd just like to say something quickly. If you'll indulge me, I won't take too much time. I set a lot of goals for my channel for this year, and as of yesterday, I'd reached all but one of them. And the one that I hadn't reached was never really a goal. It was more of a, wouldn't it be nice? It wasn't a goal because it just didn't feel attainable. And that was for this channel to hit 2,000 subs by the end of the year. Well, last night, it happened. And I recognize that in the grand scheme of YouTube, 2,000 subscribers is pretty insignificant, but you know what? It's really significant to me. So I'd just like to thank everyone who's been around the channel for a while, anyone who's brand new, anyone who's watched the videos and been part of the conversation. This milestone is all down to you guys, so a very heartfelt thank you from me, and I wish you all safe and happy holidays. Okay, enough of the mushy stuff, let's get to the review. I saw the trailer for this a while back, I thought it looked intriguing, and I really like George Clooney as an actor and a director, so I was curious. And overall, I would say that I did like this movie, but I did have some issues with it, which we'll talk about, but as per usual, let's start with the good. I thought the acting was strong throughout. There isn't really a bad performance in the movie. The standout was George Clooney for me, though. And I love the relationship that he had with the little kid played by Caoilinn Springall. I got kind of The Last of Us vibes from it. That might just be because I have that game on the brain, but still. I loved watching their relationship grow. These two were absolutely delightful together. There's a scene where they're both eating peas, and it absolutely warmed my heart. And this movie looks absolutely gorgeous. The cinematography, the production design, the visual effects, they're all stunning. I absolutely wish I could have seen this in the theater, but at the same time, I absolutely wish I could see anything in the theater right now. Moving on. Now, this is a very quiet meditation of a film. It's a sci-fi for sure, but way more of a drama than like a sci-fi action movie. That said, there are a few sequences in here that were very tense and had my heart pumping, even though one of them was pretty well directly lifted from Gravity, which of course also had George Clooney. There's also a sequence that takes place after a spacewalk that really stuck with me. It's harrowing, but like the rest of the movie, it's also visually beautiful in a really kind of weird way. And I will say the last maybe 5 minutes of this flick were really powerful, and Clooney was crushing it. And I liked what they did with the end credits. Very simple, but very effective. And finally, and this is probably just gonna be me, but the sound of the alarm on the spaceship sounded very much like the wolf's howl in An American Werewolf in London. And I love that because I love that movie. I'm a weird guy. Now, there are two sort of main plot lines here. We have Clooney and the kid stuck in the Arctic Circle, and then we have the crew of the spaceship returning from one of the moons of Jupiter. And this is one of the major issues that I had. The film handles these two stories very unevenly. The first half of the movie, I was really invested in a Clooney plotline, and whenever we were at the spaceship, I was just kind of clocking time till we got back to that story. And then in the second half of the movie, that completely flipped. We also get flashbacks to a younger Clooney's character, played by a different actor, but the voice is dubbed by Clooney himself. And it's a good dub, I can't complain about that. It's timed well, it looks right, but it just feels off. Like my brain just knew that something was wrong, and it was really distracting. There's not a lot of that in the movie, but still. And this feels like a mishmash of other movies, like the aforementioned Gravity, but also The Martian, Ad Astra, a couple others. But my biggest issue with the movie is that it's slow. It's not overlong, it's a little under 2 hours. And when it's good, it's really good, but there are long stretches between the interesting parts where, admittedly, I found myself kind of bored. Overall, I did like the movie. I didn't love it, but I liked it. I think it's worth watching for the visuals and the performances alone. Just know what you're getting into. This isn't a big sci-fi action flick. It's a quiet, thoughtful little movie, so know that going in. But yeah, I'd recommend checking it out. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna give The Midnight Sky. And I think I'm gonna give The Midnight Sky a
beautiful, don't you think?
Out of 10. So now I want to know, have you seen The Midnight Sky? What did you think about it? What's your favorite George Clooney performance of all time? Assuming it's not Batman, of course. Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Hope you guys are all safe and healthy. Thanks very much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Happy holidays. Take care.